Gaming Manual.
Hey everyone, this is Josh from the Gaming Manual, and today we have a new series called Initial Impression, and with it, a new title, Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Nintendo Switch. It's a remake of the Game Boy Advance game with the same name. Right away you can see a huge benefit to the updated graphics, as all the cutscenes are now fully animated. But sadly, the voiceover was re-recorded, so we don't have the same lines or the actors. In the original, there was only 6 worlds and 1 extra world, but in this remake there are 8 worlds in total and 8 extra worlds. While this may not seem like much, just add in some levels, it's done in such a way that it does feel like a continuation or expansion from the original version. Each world has 6 stages, 1 mini puzzle stage, which would later become a spin-off on the DS called March of the Minis, and finally, the boss fight. Starting with the levels, all of the levels have 2 areas to them. The first area, you have to find a key and get it back to the locked door. Similar to the original Donkey Kong 94 on the Game Boy, when you're holding a key, you won't die if you get hit. Instead, you drop the key and are stunned for a little bit. The second area, you only have to find the Mini Mario and pick it up. Personally, I find this to be a lot faster and easier than in the first area where you had to obtain the key. But don't worry, even if you die in this area, you'll restart from within this area. One major change that I found is that in the remake, there is no longer falling damage. In the original, if you fall from a great height, you'll get stunned. And if you fall from too great of a height, you'll die. From what I tested, you can fall from any height in this game with no side effects. That, I believe, will be a great asset for speedrunners. Mario still has the same moveset from Donkey Kong 94. The handstand, backflip, double jump, grabbing, throwing, and even the same movement behaviors on the ropes and vines. And if you want to know more about Donkey Kong 94, we have a link in the description to another one of our videos that we already covered. I'm sure this game is going to be great for speedrunners, because once you have learned and mastered all the different moves, getting through the stages is going to become very easy, to the point where you can cut out even huge chunks in some cases. However, this does highlight the one drawback that I found with the remake, and that is the controls feel a little loose, leading to a lot of deaths from failed jumps, which felt like should have made it. As for the bosses, they are all creative and different enough that it doesn't feel stale or repetitive. The use of the switches that causes the colors of objects to change, as well as the stage layout, adds some variety for how you're going to fight without overcomplicating the boss fight. They also changed how the bonus lives are earned. In the original, it was a minigame on any stage where you collected all 3 of the boxes, and now it's a stage that'll pop up with a green 1-up on it. Within it, there'll be a bunch of 1-ups scattered about, and if you can grab the flying key, you can use it to open the locked box for 4 1-ups in it. They also changed how you get bonus lives. In the original, you'd play a minigame after any of the stage where you collected all 3 of the boxes. And now it's a stage with a green 1-up on it. In it are 1-ups scattered about, and if you grab the key that's flying around, you can use it to open the locked box for 4 1-ups. Honestly, the only thing that this game is missing is the ability to make and share your own levels. This does feel like a game that could be like Mario Maker. But if you're a fan of Donkey Kong games, or the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the GBA, I highly recommend this game. It is a faithful remake with lots of extra content added into it. This is Josh from the Gaming Manual, and thanks again for watching. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for your time, and we'll see you in the next video.